Hi, my name is Jorge Espat, and I'm here to talk to you about the three branches of government and its purpose. We all know that all the countries in the world have its own set rules and guidelines that each citizen should abide by. That is the foundation for what the country is built on. This is what happened in 1787 when the forefathers decided to come up with a set of rules that would guide this country in a strong and safe way. These rules were called the Constitution. Not only did they make laws, but it would also protect each individual's freedom, and it would also limit the power that the government had. They believed that not one person should have all the power in the country. And they would come up with this strong rules by making a system that was called the checks and balance system. This system would have three branches, and each of them would account for each other's action. The three branches were the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judiciary branch. Now, many people would argue that the president is the one with the most power in the country. However, the president is a part of the executive branch, and the executive branch shares equal power with the other two branches. First off, I'm going to start by explaining what is the legislative branch. The legislative branch consists of 535 congressmen. Its sole purpose is to make laws and to listen to the people and what they want. The Senate consists of 100 congressmen, and it is a sub-branch of the legislative branch. These representatives are selected by you, the people, and they are there to serve 6 years. The head of this sub-branch is the vice president. The second sub-branch of the legislative branch is the House of Representatives, and it is selected by you, the people, too, and they are there to serve for 2 years. The head of this branch is the Speaker of the House. Once the legislative branch has passed a law or decided to come up with a law, this is where the executive branch steps in. And this, as I said before, the president is a part of this branch, and he is also the head of the branch. He is also selected by you, the people, and he is there to serve a 4-year term. He then decides if the law that they tried to pass is official, or he can either veto it. Vetoing means that he rejects it. In this branch, there are also other officials like the vice president and the cabinet, who is also chosen by the president. With these people behind him, he can now make right decisions when either negotiating a treaty or trying to pass a law, or even when he is the commander-in-chief during a war. However, the president cannot declare war. Now, not all laws that the government passed is legitimate. If anyone or any individual is affected by this law negatively, he can then decide to take it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will then decide if it is constitutional or not constitutional. The other two courts in the federal level are the courts of appeal and the district courts. The only cases that can be taken up to the Supreme Court are justiciable court cases, and if the person is standing to sue, which means that he or she has been affected by the law and they are willing to go against the government. In conclusion, the three branches of government were made by the forefathers to serve its sole purpose, you, the people. And the three branches are there and do their job by the system of checks and balances, where they take into account whatever the other branch does. We should all be thankful to our forefathers for making this great country. Thank you.